Hello, it's a Flying Mags, and today this is my predicted team for the Spurs game. 4:30 kick-off on Sky Sports. You can see it on the screen. There's a few changes in there, but you guys are the ones who have to decide if my lineup's true. So we are then. Dubravka in goal. It's just the same, isn't it? It's always going to be the same unless he gets injured. That'll never change probably unless it's a cup game. Richie left wing back. He could play Williams, but I'm not sure. I think Richie should keep his place for a bit, but I think we should start Williams one day. Or we'll start Williams one day, but Dummett in centre back, fairly obvious now. Sells, again, he's the captain, he's a leader, so we need him on there. Share, pretty obvious. He's just a player we need in the squad, and a player that can bring the ball out, pass it long and get it up to Jolinton and St. Maximin. Manquillo now. I think Manquillo should start. I think he should be the main right back this season because Kraft was poor against Norwich. Every player was poor against Norwich, but I think Manquillo would have done a better job than Kraft did. Even with that shot that Kraft blazed over the bar, he would have done a better job with that and probably would have scored it. So I think Manquillo should come in. Longstaff as well. He played great when he came on against Norwich. Obviously got the assist for Shelby's goal. He flung passes around, and that's what we need. So hopefully he can do something similar against Spurs today, because Spurs wanted him at one point, didn't they? Hopefully he can. Hayden, again, in my opinion, he was the best player on the pitch against Norwich. He was great in the first half. Everyone was poor in the second half. People were poor in the first as well. Shelby. Obviously, he got the goal. He played alright against Norwich. Well, he played poor, like I said, but he was one of the better players in the team on the day. He's a creator. He's a bit inconsistent. Hopefully today he plays well and is consistent. Obviously he's like I said, Longstaff. He pings balls left, right, and centre. He can carry the ball forward. His eye for a pass is just amazing. Someone who Newcastle have had him for a good few years now. Signed him from Swansea, 2015-16. He's a great player. He's great. And Harry Potter's coming for him, so we'll have to watch out for that. St. Maximin, I'll put St. Maximin for Almiron, because St. Maximin needs a start, and I think here against Spurs is the perfect opportunity for them to start, because it's a big opposition. He needs to get used to playing bigger opposition, because the only really big opposition he played in Liga was PSG, so he has to get used to that, playing huge opposition, and he might find it a bit difficult. Who knows, he might tear up their defence. Hopefully he does. And I'm going to keep Jolinton up front. Now people might say play St. Maximin and Almiron up front. That means you have to put St. Maximin in striker, and he's not a striker. He's like a winger. He can play. I think you can play him behind the striker, I'm not sure. But he's not a striker. Jolinton is a striker, He can play up front, you can play him behind, And obviously when Carroll comes back, I don't know. Carroll will mainly be on the bench if you don't want him to get injured. He'll come off the bench, make an impact in the air. But I mean, Jolinton, he should have scored twice in the game against Norwich. It wasn't all his fault though. The header was. He just only did his header straight forwards, and then he scored 1-0 Newcastle. But Carroll would have scored that. That's the problem. He's free at the back post. He tried to do a little fancy thing to show off to our fans. Don't show off, just bag the goal. But don't criticise him. He needs to get used to it. He wasn't getting service against Norwich because everyone was poor. So we've got to get used to that. The players we've bought, they're not experienced players in the Premier League, but they could be. They could be great in the Premier League in the future. We'll have to try and play decent today, at least. A goal for me, if we lose, a goal is the only positive. Maybe if we've played well and we lose. Knowing me, we'll probably score in the last minute, equalise or something, and it'll be ruled out by VAR. Probably will happen. Hopefully Bruce can set up well. If he's changed the formation, I know he said it's too early to change it and that, but hopefully he does play 3 up front. Would be amazing. Hopefully he can. A 4-3-3 I'll be happy with. But yeah, man, please comment your predictions for the game today away to Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Here's my lineup on the screen, you can see that, and I mean, it's going to be very difficult. I've said 2-1 Spurs. I said 2-0 at first, and I went 3-0, 3-1, now I've said 2-1. So I will see you guys later. Please like, subscribe, comment what your thoughts on the game, and I'll see you later. It's been the Flying Mags.